Just tuning in, we are just west of Junction City, about 5 miles. Looking to the north, that would be the storm that is developing. That would be the storm that is developing just south of Kemino, Kansas, southeast of Lynn, Kansas. Hey, a lot. We scan off to the west here. You can see what it kind of looks like. There's some large towers that appear to be going up right there, and there's some echoes on the radar. But kind of watching this one right now, just from our vantage point. We'll be watching this carefully, seeing how this day unfolds. There's a decent chance of tornadoes, so we're going to be watching very carefully and reporting to local officials. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Give you a little better view here. What we're dealing with. So this is looking off basically to the northwest. That right there is straight north, and then this over here would be northwest. And that would be west. Severe thunderstorm warning for, let's see, severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Riley County in northeast Kansas and northwestern Pottawatomie County in northeastern Kansas, southwest Marshall County in northeastern Kansas. 6:01 p.m. a severe thunderstorm was located near Green, moving east at 35. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail are currently the warning. This is currently for the warning. So it says locations impacted include Oldsburg and Randolph. So if you're in Oldsburg and Randolph, be weather aware. That would be that storm right there, that big old white top. Today could be a very interesting day. Hopefully it doesn't get too dangerous, but with all this humidity and heat and the system's just in place, ingredients for kind of a bad evening, so we'll see. The storms are kind of going up in a line here, as you can see on the radar. Kind of going up in a line, like scattered lines. So if they merge together, that helps their, it kind of diminishes some of the risk of tornado potential. So we'll just have to see if that materializes. Really don't see any reason to move yet, because we're just kind of watching these as they develop, and they are coming our way. So there's a pretty intense storm out by Salina on the radar. I'm just going to watch this carefully. That set in there a little tighter. A very stormy looking sky. For a little while there it was kind of struggling, it looked like, to get its act together, but that happens. That's how storms work. Yeah, this stuff's rapidly developing and coming together. So if you look up here, you can almost see, like, it appears, if you look right there, if you look right there, right at the end of my finger, right here at the end of my finger, it almost appears like a lowering developing. And it's hard to see when they're that far away, though, but there's definitely an L, kind of a boxy shape. I'll just drive up there. And we'll just get up on top of the hill there, get a better look. It's right at a lot of traffic. I'm on Highway 40 right now at the Easy Jacks exit. But there's definitely appears to be some sort of a lowering up there. I'm going to go check it out here, just get a better vantage point. It's right below the hill there. Just immediately came, you can see it immediately forming, so I'm going to watch this carefully. Zoom out a little. Drive on up here. I'm going to get a gravel road up here on top of the hill and just kind of park. So what I was looking at was just right over here. Over here to the left. Doesn't look quite as pronounced as it did just a few seconds ago, but that's where I was talking. I'll drive up here and I'll get parked on a gravel road. There's some fairly large rain shafts off to the left here, to the west of Junction City, on the storms in northern Saline County and western Dickinson. Let me get down through this dip up here and I'll get on a gravel road and get parked. I'm talking about. Well, why is it doing that? Come on now. Gosh. I don't know why my camera froze, but it did for a second there. Yeah, we got a really nice tower over here going up, man. So get up here and get on a road here. Get you a better view. There's a storm just west of Salina that's getting kind of an interesting shape to it. We're watching, I'm going to watch this carefully. I'm probably going to head west actually here. And just a little ways. I want to be ready. I'm also watching off to the south at some of these clouds that are trying to come together. If something to the south develops, it would probably have the best chance of producing a tornado because it would be away from the other storms and less likely of getting undercut by any other by the other storms. So I'm going to watch this carefully because there is cumulus clouds going up to the south. We are heading west on Highway 18, west of Junction City. We're about 5 miles west of Junction City. There is a severe storm for Dickinson and Saline County. Is that Saline County? I think it is, yeah. Northeast Saline, maybe southeast Ottawa. And that would be the storm you're seeing straight ahead here. Really good rain shaft off to the right here in this other storm developing. Gonna catch 2 cells at one time in the live feed. Man, this storm over to the north though, actually looking interesting to me. I'm just going to pull over here and I'm going to back up here for a second. Yeah, these storms are really coming together quickly here. It's being a storm chaser, you kind of got to pick and choose your destiny here, and it's when storms are like this, it's just you never know which one's going to be the one to go after. Lots of times you try to take one that's away from other storms. If you look right here, I know this is really far away to see, but if you look at the storm here to the north, right there in the middle of the screen, just to the right of the, not the close power pole, but the power pole in the middle of the screen, there is a lowering there. And then if you look over here, I'm going to try to get my finger right there, but right about right there, there's a little, gosh, my finger, it's the service that must be acting up. Right there, there's a little point which is feeding into that storm. That's like a little inflow area there. So I'm watching that carefully right here because, yeah, let me zoom in as far as I can. Boy, it's hard to see because just there is like a lowering right there. Dang, look at that. You can actually see it with the naked eye. If you're watching that storm off to your would be off to your northwest. Man, it looks like there's a lowering on it. I can see it from here, rapidly developing. Gosh. Get rid of this. So I'm going to show you guys. Yeah, you can see it in your video. So guys, you're looking at, this would be the storm. That storm would be, I believe, let me see here. Let me get my bearing straight here. But that would be the storm. Okay, so that would be the storm west-northwest of Westmoreland. That is definitely developing a lowering on it. You can see the inflow to the right. That is definitely trying to do something there. So we got to watch that carefully. All right, if you're listening to me, I am west of Junction City, about 6 miles, looking off to the north at the storm, which would be west-northwest of Westmoreland. And that is a developing, appears to be a developing wall cloud right there. I can't zoom in anymore, but I can show you something here. I'm going to show you something with my phone. Just a second. It's kind of hard to see. It was looking better just a second ago. But I can show you, well, I can't really show you with my phone because I'm zoomed in, so that won't work. I just thought about that. But I am, like I said, I'm west of Junction City, about 6 miles, looking off to the north at the storm over by Westmoreland. And there is, you know, there's definite inflow there and a lowering. So, and there's even like a little funnel. If you notice, right, there's a little funnel look right to it on the west side of it. It's hard to tell at this distance exactly what that is, but it's a funnel shape, I should say. If you're just tuning in, I am west of Junction City, Kansas, about 6 miles, looking off to the north at the storm that is currently severe warned west of Westmoreland and a little off to the north. That storm appears to be getting a hook on it and also a lowering here. You can see it just to the left of the stop sign, straight towards it. Just to the left of the stop sign, straight towards it. That's the lowering. That's the area that's likely, if it's going to produce a tornado, would be in that area. This is just rapidly coming together. I'm looking off to my left also. I got to pay attention to this because this is quite a bit closer. Man, what do we got here? Because I'm seeing some scud here to my left that are looking quite interesting as well. I'll show you. This would be straight west down Highway 18. What's going on here? Okay. This would be straight west down Highway 18. West of Junction. You can see like a scuddy area there, which could be the inflow area going into the storm itself. But I'm going to go back to this one, and you can see, man, I gotta mute you for a minute. I apologize, guys. I didn't know I had a call come in. I had to turn my speaker off. That is looking, so the middle of the screen, there's a lowering there that is looking at the storm northwest of. Am I not live? Hold on here, guys. What's going on? Well, what the heck? It says I'm live, but it doesn't show that I'm live. Wait a minute. Okay, so hopefully, I don't know what happened. It was showing that I wasn't live, and now it's showing that I'm live, and I haven't moved. My service is good here, I guess. Anyway, I'm looking in the center of the screen. I'm looking towards, that would be Westmoreland, to be the storm to the west-northwest of Westmoreland. It's hard to see anything there because it's so far away. Anyways, I'm going to let this storm go. I'm going to watch this one to my west carefully. It's getting a kind of a bowl shape on it here, so I hate to leave that, but I can see it with the naked eye, but it's really hard to see. Oh, here, hold on. Yeah, it's really hard to see, but that would be the storm that is west-northwest of Westmoreland, Kansas. And it has a lowering on it, so folks over in that area need to be paying attention because that looks like it could do something. With the naked eye, I can see a very nice inflow, a scud inflow going into that. So that thing's trying to wrap up. It's developing. It's actually tornado warned, so the storm is tornado warned. So pay attention to WIBW 13 News. They will be live. I'm assisting and broadcasting from my YouTube channel here. But pay attention to WIBW 13 Weather. They'll be covering this probably all evening and try to keep everyone safe and informed. Yeah, the storm's looking pretty interesting. I'm also watching other storms off to the west here that are really getting my attention. So if you're just now tuning in, that is looking north towards the storm that is tornado warned. I'm just west of Junction City, so it's quite a ways from me. But that would be west, pretty much west and a little north, a little bit due north of straight west from Westmoreland. It's tornado warned right now. So we're just watching it carefully. There's other storms off to my left here that are looking pretty impressive. But that one there, it had a lowering on it. I can still see the lowering with the naked eye. It is it's actually be right if you look at this video, this live, right in the middle of the screen, about right there's a little tree on the horizon. It would be just above that. Just above that. So I'm watching this storm also over by Abilene. It's becoming a fairly large storm. So I'm going to let this one go. Hopefully there's some other chasers up on it. I'm going to head west here, and it looks pretty ominous. Hopefully my service cooperates. I'm going to try to stay close to main highways. I have better service when I do that. But we are headed west on Highway 18 towards Talmadge, towards Abilene area. The severe warning storm is coming upon Buckeye, Kansas, and we are actually headed right towards that. Why does this thing keep freezing? Oh man, it just keeps cutting out. I'm actually going to head, get up here to the Chapel turn, which would be Rain Road. I'm going to head south and get on the southern end of this storm that's near I-70. The severe warning storm being just on by Abilene, Kansas. That's where I'm going to head towards. Yep. That one storm by Westmoreland went tornado warned here a little bit ago. I was watching it through the live feed, and there was definitely a lowering. It came together quite quickly. I didn't see no tornado, but there was appeared to be a funnel at one point, and it just shows you how quickly it can come together, and it lets you know what kind of an atmosphere and conditions we're dealing with. So we got to be ready to take action very soon. If you're in Junction City, Manhattan, all be prepared to go to your shelters if things warrant. But pay attention to WIBW News, WIBW 13 Weather. They'll be broadcasting occasionally some of these feeds. We are headed west on Highway 18. We are just north of Chattanooga. Head towards I-70, get on I-70, and then head west some. I don't want to go west here because my service, I'll lose you guys. And I want to be on the southern end of the storm. This radar imagery is looking pretty interesting by Abilene. So I'm going to definitely get down here and be prepared in case if this goes tornado warned. Because it actually looks like it could. It's a large storm, pretty much has an open field to feast off of, so I don't see any other storms around it. It's got a big anvil that's shooting off to the side here. Yeah, when you get a big crispy anvil like that, that's generally a sign that you have a large storm. Currently headed south on Rain Road towards I-70. I'm going to get on 70 west and stay on the bottom side of this other severe warning by Abilene. Are you able to hear my live? Is it audio coming through okay? Unfortunately, it does appear that some of the areas that got hit very hard the other night may experience more of the same type of conditions. Junction City had a lot of damage from the trees, and I hate to say it, but man, it looks like it could happen again. We are coming up on I-70. We're on Rain Road, coming up on I-70. We're going to get on I-70 and head west towards Abilene. I can visually see some scuds moving into the base of this other storm by Abilene, so I have a feeling this storm's going to look pretty dang nasty. Just tuning in, we are getting on I-70 at Chapman, Kansas, and we are heading west. Gonna watch this carefully, guys. This could be a big day. So the way this storm looks right now, it's looking like it's really trying to come together and do something. This is the southern storm over this area. You can see in the bottom there, the bottom left of that storm, if you can see it, there is absolutely inflow scud going into that, which is not good. What's going on here? I do not see my live feed, guys, so I may have to start this over again. I do not see where it shows that I'm live. Now I see it. I don't know what's going on here. I don't like it. Alright, sorry guys for the rain on the window here. So we are just west of Chapman, Kansas on I-70. We're watching this carefully. This could go tornado warned any moment. There's scud going into a lowering here, so we got to watch this carefully. Gosh, this reminds me of 2016 when I was coming west, and this is kind of what it looked like, and there was a giant EF4 on the ground. Right here at the Enterprise exit, 281 we're coming up on, and this is the southern end of the severe warned storm, and we're watching that area right there very carefully for possible tornado development. That is a lowering that needs to be watched. this is right here at the Enterprise exit on I-70. We're watching this very carefully. This could produce a tornado at any time. We're going to go up here to likely Jeep Road and pull over and watch this, because if there's ever a place to drop a tornado, it'd be on this area of the storm. Alright, we're 1¼ mile from Jeep Road. That's where we'll pull over and we'll watch this materialize. Yeah, that's a very impressive looking lowering with rain shafts off to the north of it, which is perfect. It can get real interesting, guys. Man, look at that. Look at that. Interesting. There's already appears to be some. So I'm looking at that. You can see rapid motion there in the base of this. We're going to be in a good safe spot because we can head on I-70 east here, so this is going to work out real good for viewing this storm. I hope y'all can see this. I hope my service is hanging in there, so I'm going to go right up here. Man, we may have a funnel. Gosh, it's right there. It's about to do it right there, guys. Look at this. Pay close attention. You're going to probably see a tornado here. No cars come in. Well, I say probably. You never know. Storms have an amazing way of doing different things that would surprise you. So if you're looking, this is over, that would be right over north part of Abilene. Man, guys, if you're anywhere near Abilene, Kansas on the north side along I-70, you need to be paying close attention. Likely need to be in a safe spot here shortly. This is looking very interesting. So right down the power pole area, there's rapid rising scud. That is rotating. The right side of it has a cut in it going up, so this is the wall cloud right here in front of us, guys. We are at Jeep Road looking west into this severe warned storm. Let me check it. Heck, it may even be tornado warned. It's not yet. I'll show you my location right there. That blue circle is where I am at. I'm on the southern end of it and looking into that. Look at that, guys. Jade, look at this. Look. This is awesome. Right here. We may have a tornado going right here, guys. Watch this carefully. Oh, boy. That scud is really spinning right there. Yep. That right there, guys, is a funnel almost to the ground. Man, this is really about to happen. Let me see if I can zoom in. Okay, hold on. Oh, man. That was super close there for a second. If that's what they do. They cycle, then they come around. There's an inflow band right to the left of it. I mean, this is really trying to happen. Sinking action there, all kinds of wild motion, but that is rapidly evolving here. Wow, that is beautiful. We are live near Abilene, Kansas. If you're just tuning in, we are at Jeep Road and I-70 looking west into this rapidly developing wall cloud here. Hold on, I got a call. Oh man, I can't answer. Hello. I'm sorry. You bet, brother. Bye. All right, so we're watching this carefully. It's really trying to come together here. It almost did a minute ago, but they go through these cycling stages. There's absolutely no other storms off to the southeast of this to interrupt its flow and development. There's a monster rain shaft off to the hail shaft probably as well, off to the north of it. So we are just right here on the southern end of this supercell thunderstorm. All right, sorry guys, I had to take a phone call as a friend, and they're here at Abilene. They're worried. So if you notice there, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. If you notice right there in that bright area of where the sun's shining through, there's some rapid scud clouds, you know, trying to induct into the base of this. Man, this is just something looking. This is a monster storm. It's really developing rapidly. So it looks like let me see here. I'm almost getting this feeling it's just trying to shift south a little bit. Yeah, we got some hail starting to fall. Yeah, this storm has an amazing hook on it now. Check this out. Look at that hook. That is a hook. Those are all the signs of it becoming imminent, that could produce a tornado here. You can see that inflow, that band is just feeding into it. That's basically feeding the monster. That whole area there, it may be hard to see, but it is rotating. Oh boy. Comment, link in comments also. All right. So also, just to the left of the rain shaft on the far right, there also appears to be a little bit of a lower in there. Have to watch that as well. I may not stay here much longer, guys, because this could start dropping some monster hail, and I don't want to get in it. Yep, time to move. Getting a little bigger than I want. We'll be back. Just hold tight, guys. Just hold tight. There's some there's some 1 1/4 inch size hailstones starting to fall. decide here where I want to go. I think I'm gonna go straight south. My goodness, I hope I can keep service. I think I will be able to. I am gonna go south here. Yeah, that was a pretty big stone right there. I just want to kind of get to where we can watch this from the south, which we're already starting to get out of the precipitation. So we're right here on the edge. I'm actually going to head south here. So bear with me. Just a little bit. Really, man. You know, I may go. Think about this. Do I want to go south or do I want to go? Yeah, I'm going to go south. Yep, definitely going south. Had a lot of flooding over here. Just hang with me, guys. I'm going to get turned around here shortly. I just kind of want to get from underneath this lowering. I mean, I'm so close to it. Man, a lot of water from recent rains. It's like the last thing they need. Dang, there's a couple hailstones right there. These hailstones are being flung out around this. Thing is absolutely amazing looking though. I know it's hard to see the road, but there's a few hailstones bouncing right there, hitting pretty hard too. Our vehicle's not getting hit. Amazing, but I can see them hitting the road. Right up here to this gravel road and I'll have you a good view. Be about 2 minutes. Just bear with me. If it looks like I'm going through stop signs, I'm not. It's because I'm kind of zoomed in, so it looks like I'm going past the stop signs. I'm not. Alright, just get up here a little ways and I'll turn around and we'll have you a good view. Oh yeah, I'm looking back there, it's looking nasty. Could have pulled right there, but that's what it is. Man, this is a monster storm, dumping a ton of precipitation. That river is so high. Starting to drop though. That's good. Alright guys, just hang tight. I am going to turn right here. Give you a good view. Alright. Here we are. Man, we are we're still close to it. Good grief. We are so close to this thing. So, look at here. We have rotation right there. I mean, it's just a matter of time here. If the ingredients come together just right, this is going to come down. So, there's a lot of rotation. It is so beautiful though. Let me see something. Ah, look at that. Jay, take a picture of that. Isn't that amazing? That's amazing.
It is amazing. 17
All right, so if you watch right here, right there in the top there, guys, I stepped out, got some pictures, but this right here, that is rotating. Look at that carefully. Can you see it? Hopefully you can see it. I want to make sure my live is working, because man, it's just sketchy here. And it looks like a wall cloud right here to the left, also really coming together quickly. There's a lot of erratic motion here. Look at the dust, guys. Holy smokes. Actually, that could be from the circulation. That's what that is. This is a developing tornado, I believe, right here. Look. Look at this. Right here. I believe, yes, that is rotating dust. Yep, that's it right there, guys. Yeah, that was rotation. I believe that was rotation that had reached the ground. I think, pretty sure, because it was spinning. It was spinning right there. The white, there was a white area that developed. It was spinning, and then as soon as that came to the ground, you could see the ground picking up, and it was spinning in a circular fashion. Man, this is crazy looking. Although we do have strong west winds now, so it could be becoming outflow dominant here. We'll see. If it does that, that lessens the chance of a tornado. But man, this thing is it's gonna blow out some amazing, crazy winds. I'm trying to get all this. I think that was Austin's. I'm actually going to head south some more, and we're going to get further south on this. This thing could, I'll be watching as I'm driving. What's going on here? That thing fell out. I'll be watching carefully for any sort of tornadic development behind me. We just got to get a little bit further south. And I'm pretty sure that was ground circulation from what was spinning above. I don't know how well you guys can see that spinning, but it was absolutely spinning. Main goal here is those to keep service. Like I say, main goal, obviously safety is, but keep service. Man, we want to keep service. Oh man, wait a minute here. That is really lowering back to the northwest. Wow. Yeah, that's looking very imminent there. All right, let me get up here this next road. I'll turn around real quick and see if we got chasers out everywhere. Several. Get right up here, guys. Just hold tight. Yeah, this is looking real. There's a big old blob behind me. It looks like it's a wall cloud. Just let me get right here to this next road. Man, is that impressive looking. Holy cow. Alright, right here. Alright, let's get a see here. Hold on. Let me get over here. Watching right. Kind of watching about right here. Hold on. Right there. Look at that. That is very impressive. Man, that is just beautiful. For a storm chaser, that is just what you love to see. It's so beautiful. You know, if you look off this direction, right there is where I'm watching. Howdy. How you doing, man?
Good.
Been a while.
I know.
Meeting under the storm again, I see.
Yeah, right.
Good to see you. It's a little more inviting, but kind of outflow now.
I know.
Dang it.
Well, it looks like the average storm is merged with it, so it might just get messy for a little bit. And
Yeah.
do some, there's an outflow boundary like right here somewhere, feeding right into it. So that should be good. A good hope.
Yeah, there's been a lot of motion, but man, it's just best. You didn't see that earlier.
Good, yeah.
Almost did it, you know.
I was west of here. I thought I was gonna do it. It was a beautiful structure though. I mean,
Yeah.
it was so
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. Well, we'll catch you.
Yeah,
Heads
take care,
down.
man.
We ain't got much light left.
Yeah, I know, right?
See ya. All right. We're gonna head south here and try to get a better view of this from a little bit further distance. So we do have outflow winds, cooler air thrown out in front of it. So we'll see. That could diminish the threat some on this storm at the moment. We're just going to get south here and get turned around. Some of the most beautiful structure, my goodness. Quite a few chasers here. I've seen about 20. Just talked to, gosh dang, I can't think of his name though. It'll come to me. We met up here a while back. I was Doug Christmas, one of his friends on Facebook. I think his name was Hunter, maybe, or something like that. I hope I don't lose you guys. So if I do, I'll reconnect it. So if I do lose you, just bear with me. I'll do my best to, reconnect. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about hopefully went through kind of a bad area. Man, this thing's looking incredible behind me. Oof. Just hang with me, folks. Hang with me. Yeah, it came really close to producing right there about a half hour ago. I mean, it was really close. And they do that a lot though. But honestly, it looks like it's just really trying right now. Yeah, there's more dust getting kicked up. Even though they've had a ton of rain, man, it just one day dries the soil out. It's tornado warned again now. Radar indicated. Just bear with me. I'll get turned around here shortly. Safe spot here to do it. So we're coming up on the Navarre Woodbine Road. We are going to head towards Navarre. Fire rescue here. Like I said, if I lose you, just bear with me. I'll reconnect it. We still have south winds here. But it does seem to be kind of getting outflow dominant to it. It looks, at least to me. Man, there's a lot of uprooting. Alright, we are live again. We're coming up on Navarre, Kansas. I'm going to show you this here. Just a second, I'm going to turn and face north. Man, it's a wild looking storm right here. There's a pull-in right here. I'm just going to pull in here and show you guys. So watch this. Man, it is hot too right here. Oh, it's slow to the ground, low to the ground up there. Check out that beast. Holy smokes. Gosh. Look at that. Absolutely incredible storm. Oh, I've got to get that post out of the middle. It ain't happening. Literally, I see, looks like almost like a funnel to the west on another storm way out there. But this right here, guys, that is rotating. Wow, look at that. I got a great view of this storm just west of Navarre looking north. It is impressive. Check it out. Alright. That is amazing looking. And I got strong inflow winds to this. Strong inflow, hot air. This is likely, in my opinion, about to drop a tornado. The way this warm, hot air is rushing into it, that's exactly what it likes. I think this is probably going to come together any minute here. That is rotating, so that lowest black area, that very dark area just to the right, it's kind of clear right there. It's cutting. What that is air rolling in back around that. Oh, this is close. Look at this. Look at how amazing that is, Jay. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. what an incredible storm, folks. This thing is just, it's rotating right there. Just got to tighten up and it'll be on the ground. But it takes time. Gosh, that's just amazing, the colors though. Look at that. It's literally coming right at us. Like, right at us. So I've got a couple escape routes here. I'm not even worried about it. I used to spray this area, crop fields. I can head just straight east here and drop straight south, and then I can head, or I can just keep on going east. But that is an amazing, gorgeous supercell. I think I got ticks on me. That is just incredible. Look at that, guys. We are west of Navarre, Kansas, if you're just tuning in. And this is just an incredible supercell. Oh my goodness. Man, oh man, is that amazing. We definitely don't want to get into that thing. That hail would probably be baseball size. That is absolutely giant. Gee whiz. I'm about ready to head east. I'm going to have to because it's coming right at us. I hate to leave it. I hate to leave this storm, but it's so absolutely beautiful. Just look at that. That is breathtaking. I don't know if you can see in the video, but that is rotating big time right there. Like this could plant any second right here. This storm is really coming together. Reminds me of Bennington. We may have it right here on the left. What is that there? Yep. It may look like I'm far away, but guys, it's really close to me. Look at that. What a view. And that right back in there. Right back in there is rotating, and there's just rain curtains flying out ahead of it. So you got motion going back and rain curtains flying around. That's wrapping up. Good grief, what a storm. go. We are going to head east, and we might get one more good shot at this. Man, there's another lowering on the other storm to the west as well. Good grief. I mean, it's got a nasty look to it as well. And that is just such a gorgeous storm. The colors in this are incredible. I can only imagine how big the hail is. Let me see. Radar indicated tornado warning. This is not confirmed, I don't think yet. Radar indicated. Enterprise, Kansas is getting rocked right now. That is one big bad storm. Radar, it's a monster storm on radar. Like huge storm. Yeah, I know I'm kind of going through a few bad areas here, so bear with me. If I lose you, I will reconnect ASAP. If you're wondering where I'm at, I don't know if you can see it. Navarre, Kansas. Gonna get hammered here. This thing is are in the tornado warning, just barely. But the edge of it where it would likely be. Guys, if I lose you, just bear with me. I'll reconnect as soon as possible. But this is absolutely unbelievable looking. Here they are, there's a piece of a metal, some kind of grain bed type stuff. It's a grain bed that was ripped loose from the 100-mile-an-hour winds the other night. This is absolutely nuts. And here they got another storm going to come through here that's just going to completely ruin this area. Again, it's crazy. Right. Okay, guys, hopefully y'all are with me here. I see that we're hopefully back on. This phone has no service. And it says 2 people. Are you serious? Did it cut off that bad? Wow. Alright. Okay, we are back. Bear with me. I'm going to get turned around and show you this. It's just absolutely monstrous looking. Oh boy. Yep. I think we got it. Literally just about to drop a tornado. Just hang with me, guys. It is, it's got a oh boy. Yes. Yeah, we got, it looks like a, well, almost like 3 little funnels dangling out of the wall cloud area. I'm going to get turned around here, just hold tight. My goodness, I'm just trying to find a road here. Here's a road, okay, hold on. Alright guys, just hang with me here. I'm going to get turned and show you off to the north. We have strong south winds blowing into this. I'm going to get up here. I'll get turned in here. Just hold tight. This thing looks incredible. Just hold on. I'm going to pull over right over here. Right there, that lowering, just a minute ago when I was driving, you can see a funnel coming down out of it. It's about to happen. Look at that. Here we go. Just hold tight. Is that a pull-in? Yeah. Had to make sure it's a pull-in. I had to drive by past it. Don't want to fall into a hole. All right. Gonna pull into this right here. Watch this. This end. Reflection on that. Good Lord Almighty, guys. I don't know if y'all are with me, but I couldn't figure out what happened there with my live stream. We are in Hope, Kansas. Hopefully this clears up. Right there looks like a funnel. Look at that. Yep. Emergency management is letting people know. Man, this is crazy stuff. There could be, I can't see up there very well. I'm gonna head west. I'm gonna get over here and try to get a little higher vantage point of this. God, there may be a tornado on the ground up there. I can't really tell. Just bear with me, guys. Sorry for the duration where we were off air, but the service froze. It connected to 5G, and then it just froze and said could not connect. The stream to end Zoom. So I tried that, and by God, it came on. So let me get up here. I'm gonna try to get to this, up to this high spot up here, because there's a big lowering over here I'm looking at. I can't see the bottom of it, so that's how low it is. Man, this storm is a nasty little storm. All right here. There's a big lowering in that thing. Yeah, I can't see the base of that. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. That, you know, I'm gonna go up here a little bit more. We still can get up higher. What I'm concerned about is right. Let me just get up here. We'll be cresting this hilltop. You know, this storm almost appears to almost becoming stationary. This, like the other night, as crazy as that sounds. Man, the amount of rain coming out of these storms. So there is a large area right there, that goes to the ground, it looks like. I'm gonna back up, back into this entryway to this tower. All right, just hold tight. I hate to be around a big tower, but especially, so where am I looking here? So right there, there's a very big lowering that goes to the ground. And that may be a tornado. I don't know from this, I just can't see it well enough. There could be one over here too. I think there's 3 tornado warnings straight north of me. Ah, good Lord. What an amazing storm system. So that could be a funnel right there for them, a tornado. It's when they get obscured, they're so hard to see in these. Right there in the middle. It's just these systems, they reorganize in different ways, just creating different areas of rotation. That we're in a nice hot inflow to this. Yeah, look at that right there, guys, right in the center. Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's just a scud cloud or if it's actually connected to the base of the storm. But we're watching it carefully, and there's actually looks like kind of like maybe an inflow to that. Man, it is so humid that as soon as I step out with my phone, it just immediately steams over. If y'all are wondering where we're at, this is just west of Hope, Kansas, looking north into the tornado-warned storm. And that may be, that right there, guys. Look at that. Come on, baby, focus. Oh, man. That is definitely a blocky wall cloud, I believe. That Y's out at the top. Could, I mean, let me see here. We'll look at where I'm at. Boy, it's hard to see though. Oh yeah, yeah. But this storm, you know, is pretty big and linear right now. But it's just so, and it's got so much ingredients feeding into it that, you know, warm air, that crazy stuff can happen. I'm even watching over here. Look at that right there. Where am I looking here? So this right here, so that's a wall cloud. You can see the inflow to the right, and right in the middle of that dark area, there's like a little point this could form right away. Just pretty crazy stuff. We got little appendages hanging down right there. There's just so many little interesting areas. There's so much activity with this. There's so much motion. Like, you really got to be scanning constantly to, you know, something could spin up. Yeah, right there even. Look at that. Man. Right. That area right there, though. Look at that. If you're just tuning in, we are just west of Hope, Kansas, 1 mile, looking north into this tornado-warned storm. I mean, I'm trying to keep an eye on all this. You know, there's lowering over there. There's rapid scud motion. We have a lowering right there. Getting closer to us. Man, that is really low over here, guys. Good Lord, look at that. New tornado warning for Morris County. Man, 4 miles northwest of Woodbine, moving southeast at 15 miles an hour. The wind is blowing into this. It's blowing into it rapidly, or strong inflow winds right now out of the south, and that is food for this. We got, looks like a funnel right there. Amazing looking storm. Man. So we're probably just a little bit here. We are going to head east on Highway 4 towards Harrington. This is just nasty looking. Good Lord, look at that. Sorry, that dang pole is right in the way. And a tree. Mother Nature's working against me right now. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Please share this, get it out there. The more the people that see it, the more they're aware. Notice just to the left of that tree, this right in the middle, that big oak tree, just to the left, there's a sharp, dark edge. That could be a tornado on the ground. I don't know, but that does not look good to me. I'm going to get out and take a few pictures, but this is just incredible supercell. And that thing is getting all the characteristics of ready. I mean, I think there's something could be on the ground back there. It is just a black wall right there, basically getting ready to expose itself right there to the right of that tree in the middle.
There, in this area.
Just to the right of that tree. It's getting ready to come out in front of that tree. There is something right down there, guys, to the right of that tree. I mean, that's just, it is like whatever's there is bulging out and it is low. That is freaky looking. It is moving. This is just west of Hope, Kansas, looking off to the north at the tornado warning storm. There's a lowering in there that is just racing off to the east. There could be a tornado there. I can't see it if there is, but it's so low to the ground. I cannot tell if that is on the ground or not. Just letting you know. If you're watching this, Hope, Kansas. But I can tell you there is a lot of motion right back in there. Yeah, I mean, I can't tell. That's just wild looking. I'm going to have to move, though. This thing is coming upon me. I mean, look at that. That there. I think that's a funnel just to the right of it. Right to the right of the power pole. That may not be. Good. All right, I'm gonna head east. I'm gonna get, I want to get, man, there's just a lot of dangling stuff in this. I'm gonna try to set this to where you can view it. And that's how as good as I can get it right now for you guys. Oh man. All right, if you see a tornado, scream at me. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Share the live. It's getting it out there to the public. You know, there's been a ton of rain up there on the river basin. The river was completely banked full. Literally the last thing they need is more rain. So we're heading back east. We're probably going to run out of sunlight here. Kind of crazy is visually, best I saw was when we first got off at I-70. That was just really coming together and had a funnel, and then it just kind of just didn't happen. But we don't want it to happen, but it's always cool to see. I'm going to head east here. This thing to me has a visual look on radar as if it's going to start just taking off to the southeast. Harrington and Wilsey, Delavan area. Looks like they're probably going to get hit again if it holds together. I may lose you guys again. If I do lose you, please just hang on. I'll do the best I can to reconnect. I'm just east of Hope, Kansas, a half mile at 8:05 p.m. slope about 3 miles. We're headed towards Harrington, Kansas. It's just incredible structure, guys. It's just such a monster storm. Bear with me, guys. This lag. Go ahead and set it there. My service is pretty bad through here. Oh my goodness, this is amazing looking. What an thunderstorm. Supercell monster. Just a monster. Gosh, man, look at that. We got strong south winds feeding this storm, just roaring into it. You can feel it blowing my truck around. There's a lot of chasers up here too. This thing is so beautiful though. I'm gonna hopefully be able to pull over right here. Just hold tight. Get you a good view of this. Look at that supercell. Gosh, it's amazing. God, man, look at that. That is so unbelievable. Holy moly. All right, we got to get out of here. Bolts of lightning striking all over the place. Oh, gosh. All right. Wow. The beauty. These storms are just so unbelievable. Without a doubt, some of the most beautiful structure I've ever seen. Like, this is incredible. Yeah, you don't get to see this very often. Holy moly. Man, guys, this is crazy. Let me, guys, look at this. This is nuts. Hold on. I gotta show you this. This is just incredible. Ah! I'm gonna pull right over here real quick. Check this out. This is just a little chaser convergence here. I am gonna pull over here real quick, show you this, snap a few quick photos, and you have to head south because we are running out of daylight. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this. Look at that. That is incredible. Is that not unbelievable? We are at Highway 4 and 77. We have a tornado on the ground right there. There's debris coming up. The funnel is right there. There is a tornado on the ground at 8:18 p.m. See the funnel? Look at the debris, Jade. Look.
Where?
There's a funnel right there. You can see the debris on the ground. If you guys can see this, there is a tornado right there. This is looking west at Kansas Highway 4 and 77. Looking to the northwest, tornado was on the ground, debris at the base. that amazing? Did you guys see the tornado touchdown?
No, I didn't.
I think so.
It had a debris ball. It was a funnel, but there was definitely a
We're with the NSSL. They said, yeah, they're
right
on
there.
it
You
right
can see it
now.
right there. Here
Oh
it
my
is.
God, that's it. Good shot, man.
Right there.
Yeah, you mind if I get a picture?
Yeah, go ahead.
I've actually never seen a tornado, so this is like crazy.
Oh yeah, watch. Any second it could happen.
Thank
This
you
is
so
a-
much.
This is amazing. You guys know.
I'm from Kentucky. I'm here
Okay.
for a scholarship with the NSSL. So.
Yes, I live right over here, about 30 miles. so,
Awesome.
yeah,
Thank
God's
you.
country. We are on Highway 4 and 77. Monsters, hyper-precipitation. Just saw a trouble that had, you see it possibly with the traffic, pretty close up. We are just down here. That's incredible. That's one of the most beautiful supercells you'll ever see right there. Look at that. You guys getting this shot here? That's a once in a lifetime shot. That is amazing.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, folks. This is incredible. I think it's still on the ground in there. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Let me look at the radar real quick. We're gonna have to let me get over here a little bit. That is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, we got to get out. We got to head south and get out of this. This is too close. Oh my goodness. Isn't that incredible looking, girl? That
Yeah.
is amazing. Some of the rarest, that's some of the rarest cloud formations you'll ever see. That thing is ultra beautiful.
Jamie missed it.
Oh,
he
did he
missed the
ever?
last day.
He did. Oh man, goodness. That's amazing. We just saw a tornado with a debris ball on the bottom. Man. Emergency management is doing their best to warn people and keep them out of danger's way. But we got to get south of this thing because it is. I didn't know if I told you, but yeah, I did. We just saw a tornado for a brief second. I'm not saying that it's still not there. It just got rain wrapped. When they get rain wrapped, you can't see them. But we're getting a mist right now. Anytime you got a mist, when there's a tornado warned storm, that's generally signs of extreme wind breaking up the water droplet particles. At least from what I know, that's what it is. I'm not sure if that's the correct term, but I've seen it more than once. Man, we have some crazy clouds. Just not even tornadic clouds off to the southeast of the blue sky. Some very weird stuff. Like, what is that? Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. What am I gonna do? Which way is this exactly moving? I think I'm gonna head south. Oh, man. Yeah. God, I don't know. Let me think here. It's heading east, but man, I got bad service if I go east. Gotta decide. Decisions here. I don't have to go far south here. The storm, so there's another area just to the west here that I gotta watch carefully. I literally just got some of the most beautiful photos I've ever took in my life of a storm. Unbelievable. I'm just excited to look at these photos. It's like shooting a Boone and Crockett whitetail if you're a hunter. It's just incredible. Incredible. I wish we had more daylight. My goodness. I'm actually headed south on 77 from Harrington right now. I didn't want to go east because my service isn't very good, and on top of that, there's really no escape routes to the south, and there's also more storms west of this one I was on that kind of look like they might wrap up, so I'm going to just play it safe here. Guys, we are just south of Harrington, Kansas, and we're going to head south a little ways and get turned back around. I didn't want to go east towards Council Grove because the whole system is moving south. There's really no good escape routes. It's all gravel, and so I decided not to take that route. Plus, I don't have very good service over there. I'm heading south now on 77 towards Lincolnville. I'm going to get up here and turn around and give you a view of this. But that was one of the most beautiful, impressive tornadic supercells I've ever seen in my life. Just phenomenal. The colors in this storm at sunset, it's the most addicting thing is this. This is just too much. When you see something like this in person, it's just mind-boggling. I did get a picture of the tornadic cell. I'm sorry. I did get a picture of the tornado with the debris ball. I'll show you in a second. It's a funnel, but at the bottom of it, there was debris flinging up. You could see the debris. Yeah, pretty interesting. Unbelievable. Highway 4 and 177. Kansas Highway 4 and 177 north of Harrington, Kansas. folks. Oop, sorry about that. Bear with me. Hold on. Let me get pulled over. I'll set that back up. All right. Oh, goodness. Let me make sure. All right. Hold on, guys. Let me get up here. My wonderful phone fell out of the holder. So we are south of Harrington, probably about 7 miles. And we're going to pull in up here and give you a bird's eye view looking north. A tornadic storm. We got to watch this part of it as. But man, that was just incredible a little bit ago. I'm going to pull in right here and give you a shot of this. There could be, man, look at that. That is amazing. So that's looking right towards Harrington. I'm gonna get you out of here and set you out here. Gosh, that is just a monster. We're south of Harrington, Kansas, about 5, 6, 7 miles roughly. That is a tornado-warned storm right there. We did see a brief tornado. It could be still going, I don't know. It was rain-wrapped. We saw it. It became immediately rain-wrapped. South of Harrington, Kansas, about 7 miles, looking at the tornado-warned storm off to the north, northeast, and off to the north-northwest. We did just see a funnel, and it was a tornado because it had debris picking up at the bottom on the ground. There was circulation on the ground. So there could be something back in here still. It's very possible. So if you're just tuning in, we are south of Harrington, Kansas on 177 or 77 highway, US 77, south of Harrington. That is a big, nasty storm. We're just about to get some pretty strong outflow winds from it. So that's where we're at. If you can see it, that blue circle right there, that's where we're at. So the circulation's off to the northeast. Latimer Latimer, if you're in Latimer, you need to be in your safe zone. Unfortunately, this is coming towards Wilsey. you're just tuning in, we are south of Harrington, Kansas, about 6-7 miles off to the west on a gravel road looking north. Appears on the radar the circulation is near Latimer, Kansas, just southwest maybe. And it says radar indicated there. Let me see. The other one says observe. Nope, it says radar indicated. Okay. Truck and may head down here to the Marion turn and head east towards we may head east towards Emporia. Just gonna see here. Man, it's still amazing looking, and there is kind of a low area right there. I mean, that box, the tornado watch box, would be looking right at that right there. So, come on. Get this a little bit more leveled out here. Okay. I gotta put my defrost on. My phone just gets way too hot. It starts acting goofy, glitching. I gotta put on the defrost, cool it down.
It is amazing stuff.
Man, I'm watching this here. This, man, that's getting kind of a ball shape to it here. You gotta watch it. These things could spin up another tornado. We are, let me see, I gotta look exactly where I'm at here. We are south of Harrington. So I'm right here at the edge of this tornado watch box. But man, the velocities, let's show a little bit of inflow there, but man, it's just hard to tell, but looks kind of interesting from here. Not gonna lie. Well, I am gonna head south here. So now we're facing east. It's just an opening in the sky right above us. It's getting dark, guys. There is still looks like a large wall cloud just to my north here. Hold on and look at this, because there's just a block. I mean, dang. There's something here. Look at this. I apologize for that. My lord. Now look at that edge on that rain shaft. That is clouds. That almost looks like a wall cloud to me. That is very interesting. Look at that. We're south of Harrington, Kansas, about 6-7 miles. That right there, to me, needs a little attention. I'm gonna watch this for a minute.
So let's go ahead and check the velocity on it. So just west of White City. No spin we're getting on this. Yeah, tilted up a little bit actually.
The amount of rainfall being received out of these storms is incredible. Junction City, Kansas, right now is getting blasted with a very strong thunderstorm. If you're my friends on Facebook and you hear this, send me a picture on my messenger of what it's doing in Junction City. Okay, let me see here. I want to set this up here, guys. We have some strong winds just now coming in. And, you know, we have there's like a hook kind of coming right at me here. I'm going to go just a little south, let it pass, and then I'm going to head back north, and I'm going to check out these floodings. There's got to be some big time flooding here. Yeah, this looks crazy off to the west. I don't know if you wasn't paying attention to that. Jeez. Kind of snuck in on me because there's a hook on this storm right here. It hooks down to the south. We got blowing dust over to the left here, big time. Wow, look at that. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but there's some high winds right over there. It's coming right at the internet, right up the highway. Look at that. Hey, look at your window. Look at that.
Yellow.
That's amazing. It almost looks like a funnel head there.
It's orange and yellow.
Man, we have got some strong winds right now. There's something going on right here to my left. This is looking very interesting. There's the lowering right here, a large lowering. I want to get down here. I thought earlier it was just kind of outflow scud, but man, this has actually got precipitation wrapping down and around in this hook area. Hopefully I don't lose you guys. If I do, just stay with me and I'll be back.
It's certainly getting a little bit low. That's this rotation. There's not intense yet. I do see rotation, but it's just not as intense as stuff to the west. So,
Watching this very carefully. There's a lot of low scud on the right side ripping into that. And it is circling right there. It's rotating. Man, look at that. It's amazing. I'm approaching Lincolnville, and we have a rotating wall cloud to the north of Lincolnville, northwest. Yeah, there are rain curtains wrapping around this. Thanks, Shari. Thank you. That looks heavy. Good grief. Emmy's mom.
What is she saying?
She sent me a picture of what it looks like. Look at that. That's at home. Strong winds and heavy rain.
When is me and Abby gonna go to the pool?
Is just on the north side of Lincolnville, Kansas. We have a
As you can see, it's not racing across Pickens County.
yeah, that is that something over there? We're gonna get blasted here with very strong winds. We're just on the very, very tail end of this, but man, is it going to be intense. I can tell. Let me look at the Wichita radar. Let me see. Yeah, here it comes. We're going to get blasted. Yeah, this thing. are headed north from Lincolnville, Kansas. Very, very heavy precipitation. Very strong wind. Talk to you later on storm chasing, reporting to the National Weather Service. I'll have to talk to you later. How bad is it? Shut that thing. So, Buddy just sent me a message saying Woodbine got hit. What am I looking at here? Now, let's just see. Man, the wind's strong right now. We are, if anyone's watching the live, we are straight south of Harrington, headed north, back towards Harrington. This storm is tornado warned. We have very strong northwest winds wrapping around the bottom side. Jeez. Wow. So it appears that Woodbine didn't get hit. I'm not sure if it was a tornado or straight line wind, but there are big campers and oh yeah, there's a ton of damage in Woodbine. Not good. There's definitely yeah, not good. Vehicles. I'm seeing a large camper and trailer tipped upside down on their side. Yeah, no, that's not good. Dang. So the text says mostly 10 buildings, camper and truck flipped in a yard. Down everywhere throughout the town. So it sounds like Woodbine really took a bad hit from this storm. That's not good. Right now the winds are extremely strong that I'm driving into. As I drive back north towards Harrington. Because there would be a circulation just to my east. So it's wrapping around. Mattis cloud. Big, beautiful Mattis cloud coming into play. Those puffy cotton balls called the Mattis cloud. Very, very beautiful. Okay, thank you. I will. I'm down by Lost Spring, or Lincolnville, headed north of. Man, it is very windy. A buddy sent me these photos in Woodbine, Kansas. He said you could share them. I'm actually headed back north towards Woodbine area. The Woodbine took a substantial hit. Don't know if it was a tornado straight line wind, but full-size camper flipped over, and it looks like I don't know. It looks like a kind of like a semi-rig deal, but one that pulls the camper was also flipped on its side, which is I appreciate all the messages y'all are sending. Doing the best I can here for you, so thank you. Headed back north towards, should be here at Harrington shortly. Trying to figure out where I want to go and see if there's any kind of serious damage. Obviously Woodbine has some serious damage. I don't know if the guy can even get into there. It looked like there was power lines down and everything. Well, it's been an active stretch so far here since June started. We've had several days of severe weather. We got more coming. I think tomorrow's a chance, and Saturday looks like it could be a tornado day. It could always change between now and then, but last I heard it was looking like it could be. So be on the lookout. When we have warm, hot temperatures like this and high dew points and humidity, it's hard not, if you get any kind of mechanism to set a storm off, generally they go severe and create all kinds of crazy stuff. We've had a real issue with wind this year, some serious wind. Man, there is a lot of water running here. I'm here at Harrington, south side. There's water everywhere. Good. like Americus, Toledo, Kansas, Cottonwood Falls. If you're tuning in, be on the lookout. This storm continues strength. You're going to have a nasty windstorm, and who knows, you could get a tornado. Looks like yeah, there's some extreme winds northwest of Cottonwood Falls. I'm gonna go up to Woodbine and see if I can check out the damage. Well, I guarantee you it ain't good. I will catch up with everybody after I'm there. A lot of water running down through the grass over here on my left, just dumping into there's a pond here. Just the other night here in Harrington, we had one of the most intense windstorms I've ever been in. It's amazing. 80 to 90 mile an hour winds. This storm, as it approached Harrington, it became so beautifully sculpted, just incredible. Yeah, there's massive amounts of water running here. Jeez. We just got a ton of rain around Abilene, Chapman. I don't know what's up with this, what's going to happen. It's going to really create an extra immediate rise on the river. Might break its banks. Types of rain, you know, you get 2 to 3 inches in 30 minutes. It's just unbelievable heavy precipitation, blinding rain. Oh my goodness, that's great. Good Lord, look at that. There's so much water in these valleys over here. Like they're just completely, they're like 5 to 8 foot of water running down just little valleys. Lots of water. If you're just tuning in, or if you're watching, we are north of Harrington. We're going to try to get to Woodbine, see how bad it is. Some pictures that did not look good. be to Woodbine here in about 5 minutes. Although, I know my service is never good through there, so I'm probably going to lose you guys, just so you know. Stick around. I will try to reconnect when I get to Woodbine. Maybe we won't lose. You never know. These phones are weird. Some huge mammatus clouds off here in the sky. It's pretty beautiful. Look at that, Jade. Now I see another thunderhead going off to going up to the west. Like, don't need any more. Hopefully I don't lose you, but I don't think I'm going to be able to hold you. We're really close to Woodbine. Yeah, you can see the beautiful mammatus clouds. Look at that. That's amazing. Those are mammatus clouds. You'll see those after, lots of times are indicative of severe weather storms. But they generally, well, I shouldn't say generally. I've seen them on the front too, but it seems like the most beautiful ones are at the end of the storm. If it would have been a little bit earlier, these would have been really amazing looking. I hope I don't lose you guys. I hope service stays true. You can see that other thunderhead trying to form off to the west there. It's like, we don't need no more of that. Right up here is Woodbine. Literally like a mile and a half. Good grief, there's water. Tremendous amount of water here on the left side in the road ditch. Yeah, there's water right to the top of the road. Massive amounts of runoff. Whoa, what is this? Gotta be careful, because man, you could hit a area of water and lose control. That right there was a little bit running across. We got a little bit right here too running across. Right here. Yeah. Gotta watch those areas. I would imagine it was probably a lot more earlier. I don't see any lights here. Vehicle lights. Alright, Jade, there's a lot of damage here. Your buddy sent me a picture and I was like, wow, stuff was flipped on its side. So this is Woodbine, Kansas.
Why did magically start raining
When?
just now?
I'm hitting water with my tire.
Oh. thought that was right.
Yep. Here's branches. So it look like, man, this is interesting. They got trees here in the road. Oh boy. Let me see. I'm just trying to see how wide of a path this was. I'm gonna go up here. Okay, what is that? Hold on. Does that look like a fairly? I'm gonna go up here. That looked like a real narrow path there. Unless if I'm just not seeing it. If it's what I'm thinking, that was probably a tornado. I'm gonna go up here. Yeah, I did see a lot of tree limbs down that road right there. Yeah, there's tree limbs down here. Oh boy. Tree limbs here. I'm gonna pull it out of the road real quick. Yeah, that was debris and a shingle from a home. Go ahead and throw this here off the road. Yeah, they had some serious wind here. Yeah, there's a lot of tree branches down here on the left. What the heck is that? And a bug crawling on me. Big old bug.
What bug?
I don't know. I threw it out. I just saw a big black thing on my leg and I grabbed it and threw it out real quick. Oh man. This is Woodbine, Kansas. Lots of tree damage. I'm just kind of going down. Yeah, no kidding.
What's your name?
Mike.
I was watching one of the storm chasers.
It's
seen them ride right
Michael.
down through town.
Sure.
I couldn't tell what it said on the side of your truck till we got close.
Yeah, I actually, I'm trying to think, I didn't come through here, but I'm going to move and let this guy do his thing. But hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet
It's Michael, not Mike.
Oh, well. That's Mike. But yes. So the guy, I just talked to this guy. He said man, he said had to be a tornado. He said the winds he thought were 150 miles per hour. There's a lot. I still hear trees falling. As crazy as that may seem. They got a guard here. Kind of dangerous, you know. Lines are down. Whew, what a mess. I had a buddy that lives over here. I don't know if I can even get to his place. Where is that road? I don't think that's it. Yeah, I think it's right up here and go left. Probably gonna have trees over it. Yeah, there's trees down there. So there's branches way out here, and they came a long ways. Came a long ways. Dang, that's crazy. Lots of water. I've been down this road in the past a few times, and I've seen this water run over this thing probably about 2 feet deep before. Sure has been a lot of bad weather in this area. Man. Just when you think you can't do a whole lot more, it does another one and another one. So many windstorms, just crazy. Yeah, move that branch in the road. Hold on. Run that over. Can't get through Woodbine. Like if you go down one of the roads, these roads, you're not going to make it through there. They got hit pretty hard right in the middle of the town. Talked to a guy, he said the winds had to be 150 in his opinion. I'm gonna drive up here for a little bit and see if any power poles down. There's a these power poles are leaning, not to say that they weren't leaning before, but I'll bet I bet they're leaning a little more now from the storm. They got power up here though, unless if they got a generator. A lot of farmers do, you know, they get generators, they know what happens. Yeah, I mean they got a lot of trees broke here. A lot. Big trees too. Well, I'm not gonna go down there. I think this road goes to the rock quarry, if I remember right. Yep, they got a generator going. I can hear it running. So that's why they got power. They sure do have a lot of trees down. Yeah, we're here right now. drove into the town a little bit from the southwest side, but you couldn't get very far. Too many big trees down. Talked to an older gentleman. He was like, he said them winds are 150 miles an hour. He's on. So yeah, it's bad. Pretty crazy. Y'all are tuning in. We are in Woodbine, Kansas. We're headed east. We're gonna head back to Junction City, get the kiddo fed, grab some food here. Yeah, there's no lights in the house on.
What? I wonder why that's not catching any. Can you hear me? Yeah, I still may lose you, but I pull over in a minute here and talk to you. But go ahead. Okay, where are you at now? Yeah, pretty good size one. Did you go inside the city itself?